How's it going, everybody? It's your boy, AMC Boy, and we are here for day 10 of Trails of Cold Steel. Just finished up day 2 of the field study. Shut up, Reen, I'm doing my intro. And so now it's on to the final day of the field study, which also happens to be the first day of the summer festival, during which absolutely nothing is going to happen. This is a Trails game. Nothing eventful ever happens on, big momentous days or anything. Everything is going to be easy peasy. Just the easiest field study day. Just sleep it away because you got nothing to do. I am 100% certain. And I also am not at all being sarcastic. Hey, Psycho, how's it going, dude? That's an adorable Christmas emote. Oh my god. I can get another newspaper from the bookstore, which was, on Van Cleef Street? No one's pronounced it yet, so I'm still calling it that. There it is. Yeah, today I learned you can walk by holding the circle button. I actually don't think I've ever tried that. Alright, and there's a hidden quest before moving on to the main story. Given by the guy standing next to the entrance of Plaza Bifrost. You. Oh, it's Mr. Bond. What kind of intrigue are we in for? Walking is the thing? Yes, apparently. Why would you do it? The world may never know. What? It's just a lost and found? I was expecting some spy vs. spy shit. You need to go back to the doctor and demand a different name. Maybe you can use it. Maybe you can use walking to sneak up on enemies, but you can do that with just the normal running speed, so... meh? Unless there's like a mechanic in one of the dungeons where you have to walk across something or else it'll trigger something. But I don't think that's been a thing in any of the games so far, so probably not. The name's Bond. James Bond. Come on, I had to do it. An older fellow wearing a suit in Heimdall? That surely narrows it down. Thanks. You're at game 4 and didn't even know you could walk? Apparently it's never forced. Which just kind of leaves you wondering why it's a thing in the first place. Oh, this dude's got burgers. Can I have some burgers? The hell is this? This isn't burgers. I'll have a tomato sandwich and then get the hell out of my face. I feel lied to. It might be for sneaking up on monsters. Yeah, some do turn around pretty fast when you're moving normal speed. But then just smack them in the face with Laura and you're good. Even if it takes 5 or 6 times, and Laura lets some of her deep-seated issues vent a bit. It's throwing me off too, because I was playing Bloodborne before starting stream, and the circle button's the sprint button in that. So now it's making me go slower. Oh no, now you have the "why won't you die" in your head again. If I ever make like a stab emote or something, it should be Laura. Sorry for ruining your mental image of your waifu. I tend to have that effect. Hey, no thanks is necessary. Little do you know, you're getting me stuff on the side. Really nice stuff. And a Mishi toy. We meet again, Mishi. What? What an odd thing to say. I would like to see Laura meet Tio now. Alright, let's have a look at that Mishi. Move +5, speed +5. Yeah, it's not bad. I guess I could put that on Elliot, because his speed's really low. Poor Elliot getting annoyed when it comes to gear. It's not my fault he's an inferior Emma. Though the game does seem to like making me use various people, fair enough. Alright, now we have to just investigate the town. Make sure no terrorists blowing up our buildings. Oh, hi, Crow. What the hell are you doing here?
Woohoo! I'm on a roll!
On a roll drinking coffee?
I can almost taste that grand prize. Crow?
What?
Ah, hey guys. How's that field study coming along?
Is he so drunk that he doesn't realize he's not in a casino?
Oh, it's going fine. But why are you here?
Oh, you don't know? Classes don't run back at the academy during the summer festival. So I came here to squeeze as much fun as possible out of this fortuitous bit of free time.
Meaning...
The summer races, of course.
Wait, you came all the way here to bet money on horse racing? We're minors. We're not allowed to place bets.
Do I look like a lawbreaker to you?
Do you want me to answer that?
There's a magazine that's running a prize contest for the summer races. You send in your predictions, and if you're spot on, you win a really fancy prize.
So you came all the way to the capital just to check on that?
If only we all had such boundless energy.
All right, time for some serious praying to the gods. I'll leave the money here, okay?
Thank you very much. Come back anytime.
As fun as Crow is, he's not the most, what's the term I'm looking for?
Anyway, I'm heading over to the cathedral over the Song District.
Damn it, I had the term in my head earlier, but, like, he's not exactly unsuspicious.
Peace.
He definitely looks like the kind of guy who might bend the rules
Thanks.
a bit.
Come
A la
on, guys,
Lecter.
let me win that prize.
That seems a rather pedestrian thing to pray for.
So irresponsible.
What's irresponsible about it, though? I mean, it's not like he's losing anything if he doesn't get his prediction.
That's Crow for you. Looks like there's still places here we haven't explored. Let's go look somewhere else.
What's wrong? Wow, that guy just silently turned a corner. He must be very suspicious and not just someone walking on the sidewalk. Did you notice something? I thought I sensed someone suspicious. Do you think it was one of the terrorists? We can typically depend on Fee's instincts at times like these. Might have been my imagination. Lots of people excited for the festival here. Could have been one of them. Either way, that's something we should note in our report. Like Laura said, your instincts tend to be accurate. Yeah, agreed. And that's all there is to investigate on Van Queef Street. Time to move on to the other areas of the city. Wait, how do you know that's all there is to investigate words? I guess he just has a sixth sense about these things. Oh, good. There's an Imperial family parade on the first day of the summer festival. Where nothing bad is going to happen ever. What's wrong, Milton? Oh, hi, Elliot. There's a pretty interesting rumor floating around at the moment about someone just vanishing all of a sudden. Did you say vanishing? Do you know any more details? Oh, caught your interest, I see. I don't know. This is some good stuff. Might even be too juicy to share. Speak up, or we'll force it out of you. Right, okay, I get it. Dang, you two are scary. So yeah, like I said, someone from one of the apartments around here just straight up vanished. The caretaker came by to check on them this morning and found the room as empty as if no one had ever lived there. The only thing left in there was the key to the room. That's quite the curious situation. Yeah, especially since they discovered without even telling anyone, or disappeared without even telling anyone. I've never heard of anyone leaving town during the summer festival either. Maybe they had a reason they had to move out so quickly. Do you think this might be related to the terrorists in some way? Sounds like kind of a stretch. Whoa there! You guys seem like you've got some good material. What's this about tearing wrists? Come on, fill me in! Go play or something, kid. Don't worry, it's nothing important. There does seem to be some substance behind this rumor, though. Agreed. I think we'd do well to keep this story in mind. And that's all there is to investigate on Alto Street. We should move on to another part of the city. Oh, there's the walk button again.
Sure are more people out than there were yesterday.
It's almost like there's a festival.
They must have all come to see the Imperial family's parade.
The palace sure looks festive today. It's almost like there's a festival. The Imperial family's parade starts here, doesn't it? It's pretty nuts. Yeah, they've even got special security arrangements for the event. I've heard that the limousines they'll be using have high-quality shielding to stop bullets and explosives, too. I guess you can't be too careful with the members of the Imperial family. I've heard much about the skill of those in the Imperial Guard, too. Seeing them in person, it appears those stories are all true. They should be able to handle any crisis that may unfold here. Yeah, I think we can rest easy. That's all there is to investigate in Draco's Plaza. There's more to the city to see, though, so let's keep moving. Mr. Clairvoyant Reen over here. Hey, did you guys know that you had a bunch of terrorists congregate here during the night? Got any comment about that? What do you, adios name, are we supposed to do now? You're telling me. Young folks these days. Can't count on any of them. Is there some kind of problem here? Oh, you're those students from yesterday. And as a matter of fact, we do have a bit of a problem on our hands right now. What kind of problem? Well, it's nothing you'd need to worry about. But last night, a bunch of our younger workers up and quit. Just like that. Most of them hadn't been here for more than half a year. They just started really getting used to the work, too. Yeah, that's not a red flag at all. Now, thanks to that, our schedule's been thrown all out of whack. That is a significant problem. Is there anything we might be able to lend a hand with? Nah, this one's all on us. We should be able to fix our own problems, after all. If they were going to quit, they could have at least stuck around long enough to train their replacements. I'll bet they all got caught up in the festival hoopla and just decided to cut out of work altogether. Is it too much to ask for a few hands who appreciate a good day's work? Something about this sounds kind of fishy. I get that people would be all excited about the summer festival, but enough to quit their jobs? The timing does seem suspicious. Yeah. Let's keep this in the back of our minds for now. I'm sure it's nothing. Why would it be? And here's the entrance to the underground waterway. What would something like this be doing in a residential area? I mean, it was made in the Middle Ages, who knows? Especially with all the monsters in it. That's just Heimdall. They find entrance to underground areas from time to time, but that's not much cause for concern. Everyone's smart enough to know that they shouldn't go near them. And that puts me at ease. Nonetheless, everything seems to be in order here. Huh? What's wrong, Fee? Did you notice something? Nothing. Chances are nobody's in there right now. Nice to know. But also, how do you know? Problem is, the footprints we left when we came out of here yesterday are gone. And what does that mean? It's likely that someone went in there yesterday after we all came out. Then they erased any evidence that would suggest they had, erasing our footprints in the process. Sound about right? Are you certain you're not overanalyzing this? Not completely. It doesn't hurt to keep in the back of our minds at the very least. That's all there is to investigate in the Ost District. Time to move on to one of the other areas of the city. I just like how formulaic that sounds every time you finish an area. It's like, okay, that's all, let's go. Hotel. Oh my, aren't you the Military Academy students from the other day? Hmm? Oh, it's her again. So we meet again. Did you come all the way here just to see me? Miss Clotilde, I didn't think we'd get another chance to meet you. Hello again. Actually, we're here as part of our field study again. We're doing a patrol of the city. Aw, isn't that a shame? But I'm glad to see you're all working so hard. I see the two of you are able to make peace too. I'm surprised. How could you notice such a small change when you only met us once 2 days ago? Oh, was I right? I just had a feeling that might be the case. Call it a woman's intuition. Anyway, have you noticed any significant changes since we last talked? Well, thanks to you all taking care of that beast, I've been able to truly relax during my stay. I've slept wonderfully these past couple of nights. But now that you mention it, I did notice a suspicious-looking group of people near the hotel last night. You did? There were 2 of them talking in a back alley near here, hats pulled tightly over their heads. When they noticed me trying to sneak a peek, they panicked and vanished into the night. I did overhear them talking about a plan of some kind, though. A plan? That does sound rather suspicious. Although we don't know enough to say for certain. Yeah, it does sound like something we should keep in mind. Thank you for your help. I'm happy to have been of service. Still, I'd love to stay here and talk for a while, but I'm afraid my schedule's a little booked up at the moment. Are you busy doing something for the festival? Yes, I was invited by a member of the Imperial family to sing at a banquet being held at the palace tonight. I was actually on my way to rehearse for it. I see. I wish I could go and watch, but I doubt there's any chance of that. Obviously. Well, good luck. We wish you all the best. Same to you. Anyway, goodbye for now. That's a pro for you. Even when you wish her luck, you're the one who ends up feeling encouraged. Indeed. She never ceases to surprise. That's all there is to investigate, eh? You seem certain of that. Let's see. Well, the guide says to go to the park through here, for whatever reason. Oh my god, enemies run away from you when you're stronger than now? Nice! I should probably still break boxes, just in case they have a U material. I could be mixing up trails and infinite undiscovery, though. Maybe monsters always ran away from you when you're significantly higher level than them. For some reason, I can't quite remember. even though this is my 6th game. You think I would have at least committed some of that to memory? Think they didn't cross spell too? Yeah, they might have. And I might just be a big dumb. But that part is not news. Well, here we are, back in Mater Park. It still feels weird using the underground passage to get here. The atmosphere is really different than it was the other day, though. This area seems to be extremely well guarded. The soldiers patrolling the park appear to be from the Heimdall military police. Yeah, it looks like the Imperial Guard from Valflame Palace is in charge of security for the Crystal Garden itself, though. And I imagine security is going to be airtight, considering the garden party is going to be held here. Yeah, especially Princess Alphen in attendance. And you turned her down. Dude. Even if it was just a cordial invite, how often do you get to go to a party with a princess? Although, maybe he just wants to still be alive by the end of all of this, and turned her down because Elise is a thing. What are you doing over there? How did you manage to slip through our security? Where did you come from? They seem to regard us as intruders. Looks like we found a little hole in their security. I don't think this is the time to pat ourselves on the back. Yeah, we're probably going to need to explain what happened. I see. So you're students from a military academy, are you? So there was a secret passage here all along. And it extends into the underground tunnels as well. We had no records of this at all. We discovered it purely by coincidence during our field study. However, it's certainly not implausible that it might be used by unsavory groups to breach security. We'll station some of our men to this area at once. I hate to admit it, but you've really helped us by bringing this to our attention. You have my thanks. Think nothing of it. We're just happy to have been of assistance. Looks like this area should be fine now. Yeah, let's move on to somewhere else. Nice. And I think this is the last place I need to investigate. Ah, yeah, there he is. I thought I smelled something familiar. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, isn't that... Oh, Patrick, you're here too? But of course. I did receive a personal invitation to the garden party, after all. I see you're all tied up with your field studies, or whatever you call them, even on such a fine day. Yeah, ensuring people like you don't get ganked. You're welcome. You poor souls. He really does get under my skin. I've gotten used to it already. Are you alone today? I was under the impression that your butler, Celestin, always attends you, but I don't see him today. It's true, he's often at my side, but I spend plenty of time on my own as well. Don't take me for one of those useless nobles who can hardly lace his boot without his butler's help. I always got the impression his butler was there more to keep an eye on him. Did you say something? Me? Of course not. Well, I wouldn't want to get in your way. I'm sure they have you running all kinds of menial errands. Meanwhile, I intend to introduce myself to Princess Alphen. Try not to be too jealous now. Ooh, is this where I get to tell him that Alphen asked me out, of all people? Get fucked, Patrick. Both Alphen and my sister like me more than you. Now, if you'll excuse me. I can't say I'm all that jealous, considering all that time we spent talking with her yesterday. She even invited Rean to be her dance partner. You know, after seeing that, I can't even bring myself to be irritated by him anymore. Anyway, now that we've exposed the hole in their security, this area should be relatively safe from terrorist tampering. Yeah, I think it's time to move on to another area. But that's all there is. So let's just leave. Just go anywhere, I guess. Hey, it's Sarah. Give me an update. Understood. Huh. She sounds way more serious than usual. I see. Something sounds off, alright. Though, judging by Fee's reactions, it doesn't sound like the terrorists are wandering the streets. We haven't seen anything that would lead us to believe so. I think there's something happening behind the scenes, though. We just can't be sure what it is. Keep sharpening that instinct of yours. It'll prove invaluable to you. It's almost time for the Imperial family's limousines to head out from Valflame Palace to the respective events. Crown Prince Cedric will be going to Heimdall Cathedral in the northwest. Princess Alphen is headed to Mater Park in the northeast. And Prince Olivert will be going to Heimdall Racetrack in the southwest. Prince Olivert's got an extremely capable bodyguard with him, though, so I'm not as worried about him. It's Mueller. It's always Mueller. Also, Prince Olivert himself is, like, equally as capable as Mueller. I've tasked Group B with looking after the Crown Prince, so I'd like you to keep an eye on Princess Alphen. Oops, so does that mean I should have accepted her invitation yesterday? Just make sure she gets to the garden party safely. After that, you can resume your patrol. Understood. We'll head to Mater Park at once. Was that the instructor? New marching orders, huh? You guessed it. The limousine carrying Princess Alphen is about to leave the Valflame Palace. Our mission is to make sure she gets to the garden party safely. Right. We should get to Mater Park as soon as possible, then. We can follow the main street. Alright. As soon as we're ready, let's head for Mater Park. I don't think there's anything left to do. There is another... I'm not going to miss it. There is another book to get. But I have to advance the story to Mater Park to get it. Maybe I should get a weapon upgrade for Elliot. You know, throw him a bone. I don't think I have enough upgrade materials, though. So, since he's mainly a spellcaster, he might just stick with this weapon. Let me double check. I do, actually. Okay. Why are those two just standing there with the briefcases? Oh yeah, you're right. It has been a few hours since we helped them. I don't know, maybe they just struck up a nice long conversation about briefcase enthusiasm. You do you, guys. Like, mine's better. Mine's better. Yours is better. This baby's the latest model, man. Look at these locks. They snap so crisp. Did that car just kind of drift off to the side a little bit? I don't even know how you do that.
It's quite nice to be out and about like this once in a while. Though it would have been even nicer if you'd gotten dolled up. Just think, we would look so adorable making our debut together at the garden party, wouldn't we? I wish you'd think a little more before you say something like that. We may be friends, but I'm still just a Baron's daughter. I can't very well going around equating my appearance at the party with that of the Imperial Princess, debut or otherwise. Oh, you're so old-fashioned, Elise. Both the national and local governments are headed by commoners now. Times have changed. Or is it that you're still annoyed that I asked your brother to the dance? Maybe I really should invite him to be my dance partner next year. Yeah, Your Highness, please. That's enough. Oh, come. I'm sorry, Elise. It seems there's still a ray of hope for you. After all, it doesn't look like he has a girlfriend at the moment. Still, surrounded by that many lovely ladies, I'm sure I doubt that'll remain true for long. I suppose you're right. If Rean were to find someone, perhaps that would be for the best. Both for him and for me. Elise? I'm sorry, just thinking out loud. Don't mind me. The people are all waiting for you to wave to them.
Massive BroCon. Hello, Patrick. Ha! You don't even get a face shot in this. Oh, I guess he does, a little bit. Oh, it's the princess clap. She needs to wave to the people through tinted bulletproof windows. So, Elise is here too. Looks like she came as Princess Elfin's attendant. Aw, those two must be pretty tight. Lewd, Elliot? That's no way to talk about the princess. Jeez. Completely inappropriate.
The princess really looks the part, though. Indeed. And that dress of Imperial Crimson suits her wonderfully.
Damn. I'm starting to feel jealous of Patrick after all. Alright. Looks like this area is under control. Let's go grab something for lunch and do another sweep of the city. Okay. I'd be totally okay if nothing out of the ordinary happened today. Oh, you know that's not gonna happen. Afterward, they had a quick lunch at one of the stalls in the Garnier district. After they finished up, they decided to do another sweep of their assigned areas. All at once. Might want to save soon. Not related to anything at all. I believe you. If you've ever seen those videos by Just a Pancake that make fun of Kingdom Hearts, I just had the thought of, okay, I believe you. Pop into my head. Almost 3 hours of no incidents. That's nice. I imagine most of the ceremonies around the capital are finishing up about now. Though Princess Alphen and the others won't be coming back until later this evening, right? Yeah. The ceremony itself ends soon, but there's a social event afterward that lasts until this evening. It seems that this is likely the time that many will begin to let their guard down then. Uh-huh. The perfect time for terrorists to make their move. I really hope we're just overthinking this. So do I, but at the very least, we need to remain vigilant until the day is over. Right. Okay, the traffic restrictions have been lifted now, so let's walk around the plaza. You're playing new DLC for Total War Warhammer 2 all evening. Nice. I've never actually played a Warhammer game, but I know people really love it for its extensive lore and stuff like that. Like I said, I don't know much about it. So I'm just kind of talking out my ass. But I do know it has really rich lore. That's the extent of my knowledge. Give me a book. Thank you. Oh, hey guys.
Toa! Angelica!
Oh, okay, so it's not 40K. It's a different setting in the Warhammer universe. Gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, 40K is what I always hear about.
Well, isn't this a coincidence?
President Herschel?
We certainly weren't expecting to encounter the two of you out here.
Huh? Looks like the goddess herself brought us together. And now that she's granted us this chance, what do you two say we...
Oh dear.
I'm afraid we'll have to decline. We have our field study to attend to.
What she said. Lame.
Will she ever learn?
No.
Looks like those rumors about
As long as she gets results, she has no reason to learn.
Did you ride your orbital bike all the way here?
Yeah, you can make it from Trista to here in 40 minutes on a good day. So I plopped Toa on the back of the seat and off we went.
It almost seems like a metallic horse.
It's pretty cool.
Angie's not the most careful driver, so it wasn't exactly what I'd call a leisure cruise. I really love the festival atmosphere, though. I just wish I could enjoy it without the threat of a terrorist attack hanging over us.
Oh, you know about that?
Wait, how do you know about that?
Did Instructor Sarah tell you?
Yep, I've been helping out a little with your field studies, too. Yesterday, I was the one who passed on the governor's request to Instructor Sarah, for example. I got pretty worried when I heard about terrorists, so Angie and I decided to see what was happening.
I see.
And that's exactly when it happened.
It appears you've done much for us without us even realizing it.
Thanks.
It's nothing really. I'm not doing any of the heavy lifting.
Oh? I thought you were helping with all the paperwork and travel arrangements so everything runs smoothly. And that you're the liaison for our contacts in every region because Instructor Sarah keeps slacking off.
That's completely believable.
Seriously? I swear, just when I'd started thinking she was better than we were giving her credit for.
Yeah, that's a little much, even for her.
It's fine. Really. I'm sure she's got lots of stuff on her plate.
Like booze? And more booze?
Anyway, I heard you guys got to meet the princess. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have met her too.
We could hardly believe we met her ourselves.
She really does look kinda angelic.
Oh, if I'd only shown up earlier and tagged along with you.
Princess Alphen's beauty is definitely one of our national treasures. But your sister's quite the looker herself. I hope I get a chance to meet Elise again someday too.
Back off?
Actually, she's attending the garden party as Princess Alphen's attendant right now.
Really?
Why would you tell her that?
Oh, if only I could get Princess Alphen, Elise, and Fee together in the same place.
Ah, she has a thing for petite girls.
We could call them the Fabulous 15s.
Don't look now, but I think you're being co-opted into some sketchy-sounding group.
That's inevitable with Angelica, though.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Oh, alright then.
If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have listened to my father and attended that party after all. But no, I couldn't have. I couldn't spoil my charms by wearing a dress.
Nah, I need to have my skin-tight biker outfit with the boob zippers.
Oh! I could have worn a tuxedo instead. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
Angie? Maybe you're putting a little too much thought into this.
Hey, the gang's all here.
Crow?
Crow?
Oh, we didn't know you were here either.
Fancy running into you.
Yeah.
You said you were going to the summer races, didn't you?
How'd the main race go?
Don't ask. Who could have guessed that Black Prince would come from behind in a burst of speed like that? And then Lumber Blitz barely squeezing past into second. There's no way anyone could ever see an upset like that coming.
Oh, I guess I won with those 4 to 5 odds.
Heh.
Glad I decided to pony up some cash for that after all.
Wait, you're the one who won the special prize?
Wait, I thought it was free to enter.
Oh, stop feeling up lady luck, would you?
Well, when has telling her to stop feeling up any lady ever worked?
You're just sore because I've got better karma than you.
Angie really does have scarily good luck with stuff like this.
3 o'clock?
Sounds like the bell's chiming 3 o'clock.
Guess that means all the ceremonies must be wrapping up.
Perhaps we should make another round of our patrol areas, just to be safe.
That seems like a sound idea.
Yeah, we should get back to our patrols. It was good to see you, everyone.
Okay. Take care out there.
Huh? Back to work already?
I've got my Arcus with me, so just give me a ring if anything happens.
Will do.
Yo, party member Toa? Probably not.
Huh? What's wrong?
It feels almost as though...
Are those fountains supposed to be shooting outward so much?
My guess would be there's been an increase in the water pressure.
Yeah, this must be... Is it some kind of festival attraction?
I kind of doubt it.
I don't think so.
Look out! Those manhole covers are heavy.
This must be the terrorists.
Yeah, it seems that way. Angie, Crow, give me a hand. We need to evacuate everyone. The military police have their hands full. We need to handle this ourselves.
Right. Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay, let's
so
all-
much for party member Toa.
No, we've got this. You have something else you need to take care of. Something important.
More important than this?
What do you mean?
Oh, right. You know, the event we're in charge of looking after.
Mater Park.
So this is just a diversion?
I bet on it.
That is a lot of crocodiles. Aren't they embarrassed by, you know, counting on a bunch of teenagers to look after their monarch? Not that I mind.
What?
How did they get this far without being noticed? Unless they just now collapsed the floor and came out from under it. Using the very suspicious underground passageways that go all throughout the city. Oh, hi, Gideon.
Good day, Your Excellency. I do hope you'll forgive me for showing up to this party without an invitation.
Has anyone told you that you kind of seem like a lame villain? Maybe you get better, but you just seem so plain.
Truth be told, I have no real qualms with you, personally. However, you are a willing collaborator with the man we loathe. So I'm afraid that makes you guilty by association.
So I'm guessing that this group of terrorists is the same group of terrorists that attack Osborn at the trade conference in Azure. They're the group of terrorists that just basically want to kill Osborn.
I figured that's what you were after.
Let those girls go. They have nothing to do with this.
Your Excellency!
That's why I recognize the ship? Maybe you're right.
I'm afraid we just can't do that. After all, they've yet to play their biggest part. That of your faction's most shameful fate. Oh, but fear not. I have no intention of taking your lives.
Then why are you pointing guns at their heads?
Luis!
Didn't anyone ever teach you not to do that unless you were actually ready to kill someone?
doing here?
Our jobs.
You made it.
Dad, are you alright?
The brats from Thorns. So you've come to meddle in our affairs again, have you? Not this time, I'm afraid. I won't allow you to interfere.
Ah, shit. Artifact flute. What's that gonna do? Oh. So it just tames monsters? Not gonna lie, that's kind of underwhelming.
Is he controlling those beasts?
So that's how those monsters came to be running around out here.
Rain! Be careful!
Elise! Your Highness! You!
My, I can certainly tell when I'm not wanted. I suppose we'll just have to leave then. Go, my beasts! Strip them to the bone!
Hey, just so you know, like, all but, like, one of your men is gonna be slaughtered in Crossbell, so I might want to rethink that course of action. Unless they're all just Jaegers, in which case you probably don't care.
We're not going to lose to a couple of these things.
2 large monsters. Combat pattern analysis complete.
Trails in the Sky did a Glasses villain much better.
Alright, let's take them down!
Then again, this guy hasn't really had time to build up on me yet.
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
Go!
So maybe he gets better, maybe not.
Alright, let's do this!
Leave it to me!
My turn. Here.
Damn.
My turn!
Weak to earth and fire. Well, guess what? I don't have that. Wind will work though.
Focus activate!
Of course. Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant blade dance!
Flames, gather on my blade! Strike!
I swear, blind never works when I want it to.
I'll handle it.
Too slow. My turn.
Target locked.
Too slow! Here we go! There!
Right!
Ha!
My turn. Now.
An opening!
Here we go! There!
My turn.
My turn.
Yo, is Elliot actually gonna close this out?
There's a performance just for you!
Most larger things in this game seem to have high resistance to blind. Yeah, But even when they get blinded, they seem to hit most of the time.
You've been a wonderful audience.
Or they'll just kill themselves.
Let's keep going.
That was a great ending. Alright, you know what, Elliot? I'll let you have that one. Sorry for ragging on you all the time. Oh, they both got confused. One killed the other one and then died of poison damage itself. Fantastic.
I did it!
We must pursue them at once. There's no time to rest.
Dad, you're bleeding.
This little scratch? Nothing to worry about. But never mind me. Her Highness is in danger. Please, go after her.
All right.
Wait! Take me with you too.
Why?
Patrick? No. I need you to stay and protect everyone who's still here.
That's a lot of faith you're putting into someone who's just cowering in the background.
Those monsters are still roaming around outside, and the governor is wounded.
But... Please, if you're here, at least I can go knowing my father is in safe hands.
Fine, stay.
That's settled then.
Let us give chase then.
Your Excellency, please let the Railway Military Police know what's happening as soon as you can. You can count on it.
Hey, Fontano, how's it going, dude? Oh, that looks like a straightest of straight lines. Is this one of the passages beneath the city? Looks like it. And judging by the direction it leads, I don't think it's an area we've been to before. I don't sense any traps. Hello, Reed Schwarzer speaking. It's me, Sarah. The governor told me about what happened. Wait, so you're like right behind us? Give me a full update on the situation. Our targets are Gideon and 2 other armed terrorists. They've abducted Princess Elfin and Elise, and we're pursuing them through an underground tunnel as we speak. We're doing all we can to catch up with them. Understood. I'm making my way there as fast as I can, and I've got the RMP in tow. Keep up your pursuit. Try to stall them until we get there if you can. But don't do anything that would put the hostages in danger. Their safety is our top priority. Got it. Alright, let's hurry. Right. We won't let them get away. I mean, we could be saving time and, you know, chasing after them while we're on the phone. I tried streaming and your connection was unstable. That's the worst. Roughly 40%. Down to the percentage.
Damn terrorists!
Elise, Princess Elfin, please be safe.
Out of my way, back.
Right. Watch out, guys!
Go!
Okay. Here.
Right. No escape.
My turn.
Oh, you got Comcast?
Let's go.
Honestly, I don't really get what's wrong with what people have against Spectrum. I have Spectrum, and it works just fine for me most of the
My
time.
turn. Done.
Only time it
Can't
doesn't
relax
is
yet.
usually more my computer than the internet.
I did it!
It's not amazing or perfect or anything, but it gets the job done.
Advantage is ours.
Also gross, I'm in control of Elliot.
Go!
I forgot that.
Second form, Gale! Go!
I'll take you up.
My turn. Here I go.
I think the quality of the service also depends really heavily on where you are.
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
Right.
Nothing suspicious about this room. Where are we? Looks like ancient ruins of some sort. Like the ruins we found the terrorists in Nord, actually. I had no idea a place like this existed beneath the capital. It appears to be a catacomb built during the Dark Ages. Well, they definitely came this way. And I don't think it was that long ago. Well, I mean, yeah, we're on their tail. It couldn't have been that long ago. Oh, right. You can tell from the footprints. Okay, then we just need to keep heading this way. Follow me. Right. Ready to go. Onward. Why are they carrying them now? They don't seem to be particularly pleased about being carried either. Everything's proceeding just as I'd planned. If we can make it out of these tunnels, we'll have achieved all we set out to accomplish here. Alright. Not bad for our first mission. What are you people planning? Just what do you hope to accomplish by abducting us? It doesn't appear that you're interested in trying to ransom me back to my father for money. I ask that you remain patient for just a short while longer, Your Highness. We are but humble patriots who respect and honor the traditions and values of our country. We would never do anything to bring harm to one of the bloodlines that symbolizes that very nation. You sound just like... Don't misunderstand me. We have no sense of... We feel no sense of brotherhood with the aristocracy. The vast majority among us are of common birth, myself included. However, there is a certain man among you who I'm afraid we simply cannot allow to remain alive. Who do you mean? If that's what you want, then let Her Highness go. If you need a hostage you can injure, I should be enough. Elise? Oh? What is your name, little one? Serving as Her Highness's attendant, I assume you must be of high social standing, no? Elise Schwarzer, daughter of Tio Schwarzer, Lord of the Northern Region of Ymir.
I may not be of particularly high rank, but I am still of noble birth. If you need a hostage, use me instead. Elise?
Well, aren't you a fascinating young lady? We seem to have picked up quite an unexpected gambit. Now, how should we use it? So great, now he knows he has 2 valuable hostages. You did it, Elise. Proud of you. Alright. Looks like that's the only chest in this area. Demons? Hello?
Begin
Okay.
combat.
Go! Alright, let's do this!
Okay.
Ooh, that hurts.
This looks bad.
Just your average demons. Don't worry about it. Absolutely.
My turn.
Do I have cure burn? Burn cure. Yes. This is mine. There we go.
You have my thanks.
God, it hurts so bad.
Go!
You have my thanks.
I'm definitely gonna burn an S break on that
My
upcoming
turn.
critical hit turn.
Right.
Listen to my song of healing.
Thanks!
Behold, my most powerful strike. Radiant blade dance.
Ha! Get wrecked.
Go!
Okay. Got it.
An opening. When we fight together,
No one stands a chance.
not bad.
That was scary. There seemed to be some strange force at work, making things difficult for us during the fight. The way they appeared was weird too. It's like they were waiting to ambush us. Perhaps it was due to that man Gideon's power. Or rather, that flute he holds. Yeah, that flute seems to give off some potent vibes. I've heard that some powerful relics from antiquity are still around. I wonder if that's one of those artifacts. Well, we're gonna have to deal with it one way or another.
I mean, to be fair, on a list of artifacts, that one's kinda on the weak side. Like I said yesterday, there was one member of Ouroboros we faced off against whose musical instruments could lock you in prison in your own mind. That was really creepy. Anything new? Which one was that? Oh, I forget her name. But she had this, like, aqua-colored hair with really long ponytail. Big boobs with lots of cleavage. And I think she used fans in battle? And used a bell to put people to sleep. Is there anything I really want all that much? That could be nice. Magic Reflect and ATS buff? Boof. Luciola? Yeah, I think that's her. That sounds right. The description seemed to match. Reaper is nice. Does give him Frost Edge, but as well as 5 ATS. I don't know, Grim Butterfly sounds really good. I don't know if firing warning shots is a good idea.
What?
You do have a shotgun and all. If you fire warning shots, don't fire it anywhere near them. You might hit the hostages.
Rain, you came for us.
Show's over. Let Her Highness and Elise go. Now.
Considering all that you've done, I can't say I'd be entirely comfortable letting you go free.
But if you release them, we might be willing to consider it. Gee,
I don't think we have arresting authority anyway. But we can put a stop to them.
It's 5 against 3. You've got no chance. And fleeing while trying to carry 2 hostages? I don't think that'll work out too well for you.
So, would you please just let them go?
Impressive. Very impressive. I had no idea Thors was educating such gifted students. Save it. Look, we can keep this stalemate going all day, or you can release them. It's up to you. But I'm warning you, if there's so much as a scratch on either of them, you'll wish the police found you before I did.
With the way he's talking, it sounds like he's about to go Ultra Instinct again.
You.
Rain. Rain.
Oh god. The Reen worship is real.
Very well. We surrender.
I don't know if I buy that.
I'm not so proud that I can't see when we have no chance of victory.
Then...
So you'll let them go?
Absolutely. If you can defeat him, do it.
Why didn't y'all just do that to begin with? They would have struggled less.
A volatile anesthetic?
It's called chloroform.
Fear not. I simply thought it best they sleep for a short while. After all, this is hardly a sight fit for the eyes of such innocent maidens.
Damn it! Another monster? What the?
A howl?
This roar.
Is that a skeleton dragon? Huh. That's only slightly intimidating. Zoro Agruga.
What the hell is that?
Honestly, it kind of looks like the skeleton of the gaping dragon from Dark Souls.
It's a
Bone dragon?
Behold! The might of the demonic flute!
You know, while he's distracted, you could just knock that flute out of his hand.
An artifact capable of holding even the shadow that claimed your Heimdall during the Dark Ages in its thrall. Now, I'll have you delay your journey to perdition no longer. Farewell, dear ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
There's no way we can take on that thing.
What are we gonna do?
I can't estimate its strength. Or even the best way to fight it.
Eh? Wait, what did he just do?
We're not just going to roll over and die here. If you think back on how much we've grown just during this field study, there's no way this thing is going to take us down.
My blade is ready.
Too impetuous to know when you're beaten, are you? Go, Dark Tyrant! Bring down the merciless hammer of judgment upon these hapless fools!
Chill out, dude.
This looks tough. Careful.
Go!
Alright, one sec.
Right. Give it up, everyone.
Right. Ta!
I'll handle it.
You wouldn't happen to be susceptible to blind, would you? I mean, technically, yes. But, like, it has a 50% resistance to it, so... Meh.
Got it. Well, let's go.
Understood.
Go!
Always stop that. Actually, I'll have him motivate.
All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me.
He can
My
impede.
turn. Target locked.
And decrease the speed.
My turn.
Or, I mean, unless it resists it, then no.
Shatter!
My turn. Give it up, everyone.
I'll handle it. Target locked.
Go!
Of course. Shatter! Now!
Broken.
I'll handle it.
I mean, if all it's gonna do is try to cast arts, this battle's kind of free.
Here we go.
Understood.
Let's see, weak to space, you say? Well, I just happened to get a shiny new space art.
Arcus, activate!
Okay.
Here we go.
That one looks pretty neat. I like that one.
Of course.
Okay.
Go. Right. Behold, my most powerful strike. Radiant blade dance.
Nice, get wrecked.
Arcus, activate!
Okay. Got it.
An opening. Go.
This dude's not even gonna get a chance to attack. Why on earth would you program a boss that just spams spells?
Alright, let's keep going!
When you put two super fast characters that both have impedes in the party? Do you just expect them to forget, expect the player to forget that you can do that? Alright, what's gonna happen? 4 turns of speed, and 4 turns of speed, and that's it. Okay. Ooh, and a Grim Butterfly.
Done.
A+ outcome.
Oh, does impede delay in this game? I'm used to impede
Possible.
only really giving like a percentage chance of canceling casts for characters that don't have an art that does, or a craft that does that.
Laura, V.
Did they change that up?
Roger.
What?
What? You damned.
I didn't even let him do arts. I let him start casting arts.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is that all it takes to break an artifact?
The demonic flute.
Should I be concerned that a dark aura came out of that thing after I cut it into 2? Does that mean it's gonna like go berserk and just call whatever monsters it wants now? Because that's just no bueno.
Check and mate.
Whew, that was a tough one.
You know, it was really nice of him to just stand there and wait for us to beat the boss. Actually, consider it.
What's our plan, Comrade G?
And what would doing that accomplish for you?
You vile.
Comrade G, I am fully prepared to lay down my life for our cause. It is not death I fear, but this operation is too important to leave even a corpse behind. I'm afraid I must do what needs to be done, even if that means harming a member of the Imperial family.
I think it's about time we came out to play.
Hello?
Who are?
Oh my. Aren't
Hi.
you a quick little kitty? Just my type.
Those may be the biggest boobies I've seen in the series so far.
That's the Sylphid I know.
Oh, they've employed Zephyr. Interesting.
Comrade S? Comrade V?
Ah, you came for us. What a relief. Now we can...
These must be...
We're terrorists.
I seem to recall specifically telling you to leave this operation to me.
And look what that happened. Look what caused that to happen. Look what that caused to happen.
But I can't
can
say
occasionally
I'm unhappy you
English.
decided to check in.
Sorry, boss. But if you got yourself caught here, we would have been off to a pretty bad start.
I do apologize for cutting in, but we figured it was for the best. Comrade C decided to join us too.
And so I have.
Oh, it's the Edgelord! Edgelord Vader.
a mask.
Comrade C, I wasn't expecting to see you here.
I'm trying to think of anybody whose name starts with C that might be behind that mask.
Did my planning for this operation seem that flawed to you?
Could it be Crow? Probably not.
On the
But could be.
contrary, it was almost perfect. But no plan is completely foolproof. One must always factor in unpredictable elements. As the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7 here have demonstrated so brilliantly.
How does he know who we are?
Could it be Crow?
Who are you?
We have already fulfilled our primary objective. According to Saul,
I swear to God, if I called it just as a joke.
Gain us nothing now. Do you not agree?
No, you're right. Release them.
No voices for the no-name terrorists.
Elliot, Machias, I'm leaving the two of them to you.
Okay.
Got it.
C could also apply to their last name, I suppose. So it could be Elliot's dad. Don't know why it would be.
A gesture
But last name Craig.
in the hopes that we may yet resolve this without bloodshed. What say you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7? Will you stand aside and let us leave peacefully?
Somehow I don't think that with the three of you here we have much choice.
Like hell we will.
You're kind of probably out of our league.
You abducted the Imperial Princess and an innocent girl. Drugged them.
What Erebonian would stand idly by in the face of such an outrage?
It's 5 against 6. This won't be easy.
Guys.
Don't forget that we now have the hostages. So now we're at a disadvantage.
You got guts, kids. I'll give you that.
Well, I certainly wouldn't mind a little roughhousing.
No. It's only right that I be the one to test their mettle.
Why you specifically? Is it because you're a Crow? And know us personally?
Wielders of the longsword, the great sword, the twin gun swords. Stand and face me. I shall be your opponent.
What?
Think of this as an entertaining way to kill some time. The railway military police are already on their way. Until then, pour out the vessel of your wrath upon me.
Interesting.
He's awful sure of himself.
Is he serious? There's no way he can win against all 3 of them.
I think you might be overestimating yourselves a bit there. Oh, he's got a sick weapon, though.
Whoa, what kind of weapon is that?
I don't care how impractical it is, but twin blades are always awesome.
Another relic from the Dark Ages. A double saber.
C. What an introduction.
I am C. That is all you need to know. Now, come at me if you think you're able. Then allow us to begin.
Go!
My turn.
87,000, huh? I don't have a good feeling about my chances.
Okay. There you go. Silky dance.
He's only level 60. It's fine. Yeah, see, we got this. You can't hit shit. I'm like level 30, 31, maybe mid-30s? I don't know, I haven't checked in a bit.
My turn.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Right, leave it to me. Right. Hey!
My turn.
Behold, my most powerful strike! Radiant Blade Dance!
Okay. Yeah.
And battle auto ended. Hey, we weren't that tired. We were actually doing pretty well. If he kept up doing just nothing but physical attacks, we could have beaten him.
That's our C for you.
But he probably would have just pulled his S-craft out of his ass and killed everybody.
Ooh, can't deny he's got the brains and the brawn to lead.
What power?
He might even be as strong as Sarah.
This is a bit of a disconnect between gameplay and story here. But, you know, it's a Trails game. That happens all the time.
From today, you shall know us as the Imperial Liberation Front. In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator.
Okay, Mr. Edgy.
That is our cause, our purpose.
Honestly, I don't really mind that much if you want to take out Osborn.
The Imperial Liberation Front?
What dictator?
Freeze, all of you!
Instructor! Captain Claire!
Just in time.
It appears the time has come to make our exit.
Huh? Is that...
Farewell. I'm sure we'll meet again.
What? A bomb?
See you around.
Ta-ta for now, my little darlings.
Let's see you claw your way out of this grave.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Considering we're the protagonists.
Passage is collapsing. Hurry!
Wait! Couldn't leave Warnock alone.
Reed, you carry Her Highness.
Got it.
Well, wait, Elliot already pretty much is ready to carry her. But he's too tiny. He can't carry a person.
Whew, that was pretty touch and go back there. But I'm glad to see you all pulled through.
Well, thanks to you, Instructor.
I had my doubts we were going to make it out of that alive.
We could have come a bit sooner.
Sorry. Anyway, there's no way we'll be able to follow them now.
Indeed.
So, the Imperial Liberation Front, is it?
You know, I now realize that maybe it was a good idea for Rean not to be carrying Elise, because I'm pretty sure if she woke up to see him holding her, he'd probably get a slap. Although she might slap him anyway because he's carrying the princess.
Oh, thank goodness. Whatever drug they were given doesn't seem to have had any lasting effects.
I feel like I've caused you all a lot of trouble, but thank you for rescuing me.
I'm just glad that you're safe and unharmed.
What happened?
Are you alright, Your Highness? How are you feeling?
Rean? I'm fine. You should worry more about your sister.
Awkward.
Looks like the intelligence division was right on the mark. We have a number of the routes back to the surface locked down. Think we could smoke them out?
Personally, I doubt it. This tunnel system is incredibly expansive, with too many areas we know nothing about. Continue the search for a while longer, then focus on restoring order in the city.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll send a report to the other divisions and let them know the situation's been resolved.
So, Imperial Liberation Front, what's your game?
Pretty much kill Osborn, is what it sounds like. Honestly, depending on how they play this, I could see myself kind of empathizing with them.
In the end, the Railway Military Police brought the chaos under control, and the first day of the festival came to a close.
I don't exactly have any love for Osborn myself.
Despite his injuries, Governor Regnitz kept on top of things, ensuring that the rest of the festival passed by peacefully. The next morning, it was time for us to leave the capital behind and make our way back to Trista.
I really don't know how to begin thanking you. You've done so much for our family that I doubt we'll ever be able to repay you.
Not at all, Your Highness.
There's nothing to repay us for. We just did what we had to. Oh, come now. There's no need to be so modest. It scares me to think what might have happened if Elise and I had been taken away by those people. So I can't thank you all enough. Please allow me to extend my thanks for your help as well. I'm truly grateful.
Elise.
Oh, I'm just glad you're safe.
Group B's efforts were a great help to Cedric and I as well. Thank you again for your assistance in restoring order to the city. I'm honored, Your Highness.
I'm so glad to have been of service.
Oh, I didn't even notice that the rest of them were here. Even though Elisa already said something.
Just think of it as returning the favor for your help pushing to make Class 7 a reality. Still, now we've got the Imperial Liberation Front to worry about.
Regrettably. There have been signs they were up to no good behind the scenes before now. That incident in Nord, for example. But now they've finally stepped out of the shadows and announced themselves to the world. They appear to be insurgents in the truest sense of the word, led by several key figures, C being the most prominent. The Intelligence Division is doing its utmost to gather information about these leaders even as we speak.
They struck me as rather mysterious in some ways. Even though they abducted us, they rarely showed the kind of maliciousness one would expect from terrorists. It seemed more like they were in the grip of some kind of intense passion. True. Not that it excuses abducting Your Highness like they did.
An intense passion, you say?
It did seem that way.
In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That's what their leaders said when they made their appearance.
Indeed. All the ham-handed theatrics of a middle school play.
Agreed.
Yeah. You can tell how gleeful he must have been to say the flames of silent anger in front of an audience.
Well, it's no mystery what they're referring to, at least.
Oh, thank goodness. I didn't miss you.
Wait, isn't that...
Hold on a second. Your name starts with C too. And so does Carl's, actually. I can't trust anybody with the name starting with C now.
Is he?
Dad's with him too.
This naming system they came up with is making me prejudiced against people with certain letters in their names.
Cedric?
Just in time, too.
Your Highness?
Did you come all this way just to bid us farewell?
Of course.
Neither first or last name?
After all you've done for us, I thought it was the least I could do.
What do you mean?
Is this the rest of Class 7?
There's 2 C's there!
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Cedric Rice Arner. I wanted to thank you for coming to my sister's aid in her time of need. Allow me to extend to you my most heartfelt appreciation.
Well, yeah, I can't trust anyone with the last name starting with C. Right.
You're
True.
too generous.
It could even be Elliot. For all I know, he can make doubles of himself. He just acts like a wimp.
The honor was ours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
This is the Crown Prince. He's pretty cute.
Fee?
I certainly wouldn't mind if you took a few lessons in manliness from the gentleman of Class 7, though.
Fee Colossal. Oh my god.
Alphen, come on.
The conspiracy theories are blowing up.
I think that's a little harsh, Your Highness.
Well, you're still just 15. You have plenty of growing ahead of you. Still, it isn't often I see you keeping the Imperial Governor company.
I suppose that's true. I just happened to be here on business, so I thought I'd take the chance to say goodbye to everyone.
How are you feeling? Are your injuries all right now?
Yes, nothing too serious, fortunately. I'm still feeling it, but it shouldn't be too much longer before I'm back to my old self.
That's good to hear.
I'm glad to see you looking all hale and hearty, Your Excellency.
Thank you. While
You
no
just
one
say
could
murder
have
Elliot and
foreseen
Fee in
how
their
well
sleep.
You did manage to complete this month's field study.
Just to be safe.
On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to congratulate you for your exemplary work.
We're honored you'd say so.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
We 3 directors may have very different positions on many issues, including how Class 7 should be run. But for my part, I'd like you to enjoy student life however you choose. I think the other directors would agree with me on at least that much.
Dad.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way, Your Excellency.
Of course, that's not to say there's probably not petty politics going on in the background.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about, Your Highness.
Well, if you say so. I've always found you a trustworthy man, of course. But...
Should also check everyone for their middle names.
I see that everyone's here.
Hello. Well, I think there's one person at least that we can be very confident that isn't any of them.
It couldn't be.
Chancellor Osborne.
As a matter of fact, the Chancellor and I just came from an audience with His Majesty the Emperor.
Though I will say, wearing the full bodysuit, he could still be seen. He could just be manipulating the Imperial Liberation Front. I wouldn't put it past him.
Clearly, the goddess has bestowed her blessings.
Thank you, Chancellor.
That said, he kind of tends to prefer to be more of a chess master than a chess piece himself.
I'd also
But he's not
like to
above doing
reassure
it either.
Prince Oliver that we're starting a nationwide hunt for members of the
Chancellor.
Imperial Liberation.
See.
An investigation into the backgrounds of its members is also underway, so you needn't worry.
My. Nothing gets past you, does it? Well, I suppose that means you have the security detail for next month's trade conference well in hand?
Of course. I'll see to it that everything is taken care of.
But just judging by how C talks to the students, sounded like he knows them personally. So even though I was joking about Crow, I'm also just kind of half joking.
Excuse me for not introducing
Because that's the best guess I currently have.
I'm Gileath Osborne, representative of the Erebonian government.
Not at all a dictator of any sort.
I imagine those of you who read the papers may know me better as the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
It's an honor to meet you, Your Excellency.
Your reputation precedes you, Your Excellency.
I've heard much about the recent exploits of Thor's Class 7. Traveling across the Empire for first-hand learning with your field studies, it's quite a fascinating program. I hope you'll keep up the good work.
We shall endeavor to.
Thanks.
I hope we'll live up to your expectations.
Ah, yes. It's been quite some time, young person. I'm glad to see your new career path is working out for you.
I'm sure she'd like to be a bracer again, though.
Thank you, Chancellor. I wouldn't be where I am today if not for you.
Oh, that's a double entendre for sure.
I really owe you for all you've done for me.
That too.
General Van Dyke was my superior back when I was in the Army. As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
Oh.
What are you...
Oliver's not happy about that.
I have great expectations for you all. Nurture the bonds you share, and train up bodies and wills of steel. For I have no doubt you'll need them in the turbulent times to come.
Oh.
Why are you having a reaction now?
Rain?
Turns out, Osborne is made of the same stuff that Red Gate was made out of.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you.
Oh yeah?
Keep up the good work.
Wait, what's the reward? Can't just do that.
Perfect. You guys are the best.
Nice. Autocuria and Powerful Strike. I clicked past it. Oh. I didn't even see anything on the screen. I'm losing my eyesight. Help! Oh, I'm actually level 41. Wow. I gained a lot of levels during this field study. Holy crap.
Mid-August.
Oh, it showed up right as I hit X? Nice, perfect.
It was the peak of summer, and the sweltering sun was beating down on the residents of Trista. After returning from Heimdall, we were given a whopping 5-day summer vacation before the school year resumed.
Hell yeah! Not even a week.
Turns out, Thor sticks to its military roots, only granting extended vacations to students over the New Year's holiday. However, nobles are allowed to visit home, ostensibly to give them time to become familiar with their family's holdings. And, as you might expect, That meant most students from classes 1 and 2 spent summer away from Trista.
Hello, Celine.
No!
No!
Classes 3 through 5 were stuck on
Celine is
campus,
C.
envying the nobility as they studied and trained as
It all
usual.
makes sense.
The other members of Class 7 and I chose to stay in Trista as well, facing the heat with our fellow students.
It's so hot. I'm dying in here. I'm sick of this heat already. Talking about it's just making me feel even hotter. The Academy should just install an orbital air conditioner. At least then it'd be a little easier to cope. An orbital air conditioner? What is that? Well, it's this device that blows out cool air to help regulate a room's temperature. Maybe it'd help if you think of it as the opposite of a stove. Wow, that's some kind of wizardry. I've heard of them, but aren't they supposed to be prohibitively expensive? Only the most modern buildings seem to be able to afford them. Do you have one in your house? Well, there's one in the Rainford Company's corporate headquarters, yeah. It'd be nice if a mother could spare one, you know, for the academy she sits on the board of directors for. Seems a bit much to hope for. This is a military academy, so I doubt we can expect to be indulged quite that much. Still, a machine to help keep us cool in the summer. Whoever first invented that should get a medal. I'll admit, the summer heat here is more difficult to cope with than in the Gram. But as long as I think of it as another part of my training, it doesn't bother me all that much. The Rehard gets similar summer heat waves, but there's usually a breeze blowing in from the canyon at this time of year. That does make summers a bit easier to manage. My hometown's up in the mountains, so it's pretty cool even around this time of year. Actually, now that you mention it, I would have thought you three would go back home for the summer. Being nobles and all. You were given permission, weren't you? If everyone else was going home, I would have considered it. But in the end, I decided against it. I mean, it wasn't all that long ago I got to see Elise. Maybe next year. I came here to train. Until I feel I've made significant progress, I have no intention of returning home. Some of you saw my father's mansion. Do you think I'd go back to a place like that willingly? After he confined you to house arrest there? I'd much rather stay here than take my chances with heat stroke. You're really that uncomfortable at home, huh? Still, as it is, there's a lot going on right now. I doubt all the people headed to that conference at the end of the month have much time to be worrying about the heat. Aw, snap! It's just next month? You make a good point. You're talking about the West of Moria Trade Conference, right? That's the one. There's never been an international conference on that scale before, at least not in modern times. Mayor Dieter Croy, who also happens to be the International Bank of Crossbell CEO, was the one who first proposed it. Well, I mean, he's not CEO now. He had to give that up to become mayor. Now it's Maria Bell. I've heard that Prince Oliver will be attending on behalf of His Majesty the Emperor. And Chancellor Osborne is supposed to be attending too. Absolutely nothing will go wrong. Seems crazy to think we met them both just a few weeks ago. The Chancellor in particular was a pretty intimidating figure. Seems like a big scary monster. Yeah, it's about accurate. I've heard he served in the Imperial Army before becoming a politician. Well, I mean, he told us as much himself. Then, 11 years ago, His Majesty entrusted him with the position of Chancellor. Supposedly, a full 70% of the Imperial Army is under his jurisdiction. His real fame comes from establishing most of the nation's railway network, centered on the capital. Although he's also been responsible for annexing several smaller countries and independent states around Erebonia. I believe those all took place without any bloodshed, though, at least as far as I'm aware. Oh yeah, but not without tons of espionage and subversion to basically force their hand. I wouldn't put too much stock in what he's selling. Military spending in this country has increased exponentially since he took up his position as Chancellor. And that's only possible thanks to the tax revenue he gleans from the people of Heimdall and those annexed nations. Well, he was the one who ordered the construction of those 2 railway guns they've got pointed at Crossbelt Hill. At one point, Erebonia was on the verge of a full-scale war with Calvard because of those things. Oh yeah. I heard it was actually Liberl that proposed a way to avoid an armed conflict. They ended up signing the Non-Aggression Pact, right? Yeah. Though, as I'm sure you've noticed, there's still quite a bit of tension between the 2 countries. I wouldn't be surprised if the issue reared its head again during the trade conference. Chancellor Osborne's been a really popular figure in the capital, though. Popular enough that he seems to have a group of terrorists after him. He does seem to be the Imperial Liberation Front's main target, doesn't he? You know, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator and all that. Indeed. They seem to harbor a deep-seated grudge against him. Their anger seemed a bit unusual in its intensity, didn't it? He does seem like the type who'd make a lot of enemies. Especially with a face like that. Well, I'd rather not speak ill of my father's close ally, but... Come to think of it, isn't the instructor awfully late? It's well past time for homeroom to start. True. It should have started about 10 minutes ago, actually. I swear, that woman... She'd better not be sleeping off another hangover back at the dormitory. Wouldn't put it past her. I wish I could say there's no way our upstanding instructor would do that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Excuse me? I'll have you know I did no such thing. Today.
This time.
Instructor?
Good morning, Instructor.
Morning, everyone! Anyway, I'll have you know I've got a good reason for being late today. And that reason is, we're going to be welcoming a new classmate today.
Is this what Osborne was talking about? Oh god, who's it gonna be?
What?
A transfer student at this time of year?
Seriously?
He's gonna be a mole for Osborne, isn't he?
All right, come on in.
Righto.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Crow?
See?
But isn't he a second-year student?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm Crow Armbrust. Starting today, I'll be joining you fine folks as a member of Class 7.
Why are you here?
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys.
What?
What? I mean, how?
Are you sure you want to know? It's a long tale fraught with the intrigue of school politics.
I don't think I'd put it quite like that. Back in his first year, he slacked off so much that he ended up failing a few of his classes. Then he came crying to me in a panic, like, "Oh, help me, Instructor Sarah! They're not gonna let me graduate!" So, as a special exception, he's going to be joining us for the next 3 months to pay for his laziness.
You can't be serious.
Osborne did say that there was going to be a surprise for Class 7 in a few weeks. Crow could well be a mole for him.
That's an even more pathetic reason than I was bracing myself for.
I'm not putting it past him.
I think you already know that Crow was one of the trial users for the Arcus test they ran last year. So I thought he might be a good role model for you. In that sense, anyway. And don't forget, he'll also be joining us on our future field studies, too.
Nice. Looks like you saved me the trouble of having to explain it all. Anyway, let's let the good times roll. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, alright?
I don't think we've ever extended that to you.
Right.
Easier said than done, I fear.
If he was any more laid back, he'd be comatose.
Instructor, I can't help but notice you left the door open.
Wait, is there someone else too?
Huh?
Hmm?
Are you serious?
Oh, I was hoping to catch you off guard.
So maybe not Crow, but the next person.
All right, come on in and say hello.
I thought you forgot I was out in the hall!
Yep, that's her. Uh-huh. That's Milliam, and she is definitely Osborn's mole. I like her hat, though.
What?
You must be joking.
Way to be subtle, Osborn. We already know she's a member of the Intelligence Division.
You're the girl we met in the Nord Highlands. Yuppers! Long time no see, guys! But I see a couple of you I don't know, so guess I better introduce myself. I'm Milliam Orion. And this here is Eric Getlam, but we'll just call him Lammy for short.
What the hell is that? Holy crap!
It's that thing we saw at Ark's fort.
So this is that strange girl you met in the Nord Highlands.
Oh, and a little house rule before anything gets blown up. No bringing that thing out in the classroom. If he accidentally smashes a wall or blasts through the ceiling, I'm the one who's gonna get chewed out for it.
Boo! Fine. Anyway. Nice to meet you guys.
Stop, that's way too adorable. I can't take that.
Tell me you're kidding. Please?
I really wish I could.
Well, I can see we're in for some fun times these next 3 months.
At first, no one was sure what to make of Crow Armbrust and Intelligence Division Agent Milliam Orion's sudden transfer to Class 7. Well, I mean, Milliam sends up all sorts of red flags. But Crow was also suspicious. Why? I am, 98% certain that the explanation provided to us was bullshit. But okay. I'm sure none of you need to be reminded that it was none other than Emperor Drykles who ended the War of the Lions. No. But did you know that historical records tell us he had amazingly few soldiers under his command? Initially, his allies numbered only a few confidants and several warriors from Nord. And whilst supporters rallied to him in each region, his ranks still couldn't hope to compare to the other prince's armies. Nonetheless, they continued to advance, liberating region after region, and after half a year of bloody battles, Prince Drykles met perhaps his most well-known supporter. Milliam, right? Crow's asleep. God damn it, Crow. Would you happen to know the historical figure to whom I'm referring?
Sure do. Leanne Sandlot, also known as the Lance Maiden.
Ooh, right you are. Well done. Sandlot was the daughter of a... I almost said the C word, reading that word. Daughter of a count who ruled over a remote region, and accounts tell us she showed great martial skill from a young age. In particular, her skill with the lance was unparalleled. No records exist of her ever being bested in combat. The Lance Maiden also had a group of mighty warriors under her command, who fought alongside her in battle. Perhaps you'd like to illuminate us as to the name of this famous band, Reen? That'd be the Eisenritter. This series loves its ritters. Nice. All three of these things are actual things, though. Grolsritter's the church dudes, Eisenritter's the Lance Maiden dudes, and Stahlritter are Ariadne's dudes. No, Arianrod, not Ariadne. Still can't hear the tiny Tina in her. I guess a little bit, but she's even more hyper than Tina was. And it shows in her voice. That's why I have trouble making it out. I'm still not convinced that the Lance Maiden's dead. I think she may have time traveled, and now might be part of Ouroboros. Flee! Flee while you can! Fly, you fools! Stand bow. Stand bow. So, real talk. Why is Milliam in our class? I mean, there's the obvious, because Osborne planted her here, but, isn't she a little young for high school? She's like 10 or 11, isn't she? Or maybe she's older than she looks. I don't know. I don't think we have to be on our guard around her, at least. Same. Well, I'd rather she kept that giant silver thing of hers hidden. What, her dildo? I mean, robot?
I don't think she's a bad girl. I was taking a nap in the courtyard yesterday, and she came and fell asleep next to me.
What does that have to do with whether or not she's trustworthy?
They look like a couple of kittens all curled up together.
Butt plug, oh my. We're talking about a 13-year-old girl. I never looted Tina this much. It's probably the school outfit. It's the miniskirt.
It draws the eyes. Their personalities may be worlds apart, but they're both rather cat-like in their own ways.
She can't be more than 12 or 13. She's still practically a child.
Yeah, you're right. She's so chipper all the time that it's hard to really be cold toward her.
Yeah. I don't think I could bring myself to spurn her. She's got this natural charm, I think. And that's exactly what they want. Be that as it may, her presence here reeks of blood and iron, if you take my meaning. Well, it certainly seems that way.
As such, I'm planning on granting you a bit of additional assistance. I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
Honestly, the reason I'm so cautious about that is because Oliver definitely did not seem pleased with that announcement. So that definitely means Osborn's up to something, and Oliver doesn't like it. And I tend to be on Oliver's side. It's hard to believe a girl like that could be an agent of the Intelligence Division. But just going off what happened in Nord, there's not much that would make me doubt it now.
And then there's that thing. Our Get room that's always with her. She calls it Lammy, but aside from its name, we don't really know anything about it. It seems to be made from some strange material with both metallic and ceramic properties. Hard, but pliable. Agreed. It doesn't look like anything you could make with the most cutting-edge orbital technology. When I touched it, it felt really nice and cold.
Wow, so you actually touched it? Rude.
It hasn't escaped my notice that it seems strikingly similar to the combat shells we fight in our practical exams. I think it's safe to assume that they share some kind of common origin. Yeah. The instructor said she was forced to accept it, though in a sense, Millian was forced on us too.
You're welcome to think what you will, but I don't trust her.
I gotta side with Eustace on this one so far. Either way, she's technically our classmate now, like it or not. It may be a little early to tell whether we can trust her as a friend, but we should be able to figure out pretty quickly whether we can count on her as a member of Class 7. Well, that's a logical way of breaking it down, at least. You're right. It's still pretty early to make sweeping judgments.
Knowing her background would be great, but what's really important is whether we can count on her in a fight.
Agreed. As students of a military academy, that's probably the most important issue. We'll have to wait and see. Well, considering we're living in the same dormitory, it'd be good if we all got along. Yeah. I wouldn't want her to think we're trying to make her feel unwelcome either. And then there's Crow. What's he like, Green? You seem like you get along with him pretty well.
I mean, what you see is what you get, as far as I know. He's pretty much like that all the time. I don't know if I'd put it quite like that. If I had to say, I'd describe him as a capricious gambling addict way too prone to ante up for every hand.
Adios help us.
He sounds like the kind of miscreant one would be better off avoiding.
You can count on him when the chips are down, though.
He really helped me out last month when Elise went into this old schoolhouse. He's good in the fight, and pretty handy with his Arcus, too.
Maybe we're worrying over nothing then. Still, I'm not really sure how to connect with him, you know? Well, at least we're in separate dorms for the time being. We'll just have to see how things go. Yeah, that reminds me. Why doesn't he have a Class 7 uniform? That's kind of weird. Alright. I think there's a couple of character pages to get. Instructor Mary. Eh?
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Oh, hi there, Reen.
Toa?
Do you have a moment?
Toa? Well, this is a surprise.
I always have a moment for Toa.
What can I do for you?
You've got a new student in your class now, right?
2.
Well, her student notebook is ready, so I figured it'd be best to get it to her as soon as possible. And since you handled it last time, would you mind coming to get it for her?
Ah, you're talking about Million. Sure thing. I'll come get it right away. You want me to swing by the student council room then?
That'd be great. Thanks.
She sure doesn't waste any time.
I can't say no to her.
I should head on over to the student council room before it gets too late.
And by that, I mean not do that. Waifu teacher. And Emily at the Academy Field. Who's that? Is that you? No. Oh, they seem to get along well. Oh, hold up. I need to talk to Mary twice to update her page. Honestly, I'm not even sure if updating the pages does anything for me. But I'm doing it. Oh. Okay then. What? I got a medal. Let's go. Oh yeah, speaking of accessories. What was that other thing I got? Medal of Compassion. Well, that's going straight to Emma. Well, assuming that I actually get her in my party this week. Oh, nice! You got the first snow of the year. I hope I get to see snow. It's always just kind of a toss-up of whether or not we actually get to see them. It doesn't snow here all that often, but it's also not unheard of. Alright, what did I get from the thing? Was it this? Was this these Strigas? I didn't have these before. Might be that. Don't tell me. I'll find out soon enough. And by soon enough, I mean probably next week. Makarov in the east hallway of the main building. Floor 1. Is that you? Hey, the other side. You'd think I would know these names by now. Dude, I have more medals than I can hold. Let's have a look. Bunch of strength and speed. That's going straight to Laura. Let's see. Black Cats. Celine could be by the field. It said on a bench near the field entrance. Here we go. You're supposed to be giving me stuff for doing this, Cat. Oh well. More books at the library. Oh, so much they have another shelf. Let's see, where was the fishing club again? Was it in the student union? Lit club. Occult research. Photography. Lower class chess. Wow. There we go. Do I have a new rank yet? That's a no. Says I can catch any fish that I've missed at Trista Pond. Let's go kiss a fish. Can I do that? Or do I have to wait till the free day? Might have to wait. Because I can't leave the school, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, let's get the notebook for Milliam.
Sorry if I disturbed you.
Yeah, it's the pond behind the gym. Got it.
Oh, Rean! Not at all. Sorry for making you come all the way out here.
Don't worry about it. It's class business anyway. That's quite the spread you've got on your desk there. Is it just me, or does your workload only ever seem to increase?
Well, I've got a little extra going on right now that's keeping me a little busier than normal.
Is it because of Sarah?
Anyway, this is Milliam's notebook. Crow's already got one, along with the added pages on the Arcus units you all have. So she's the last one who needs it.
Alright, I'll be sure to pass this on to Milliam next time I see her. Actually, if you don't mind my asking, how much do you know about why she's here at the Academy?
All I know is that she came with a recommendation from the Army's Intelligence Division, really. You know those combat shells you fight in your practical exams? They're being used with the Emperor's authorization. Apparently, it's something similar for Milliam. We can't deny her admission if the Emperor's pushing it through.
This goes all the way up to His Majesty?
Seems like it. The Chancellor was the one who set up both the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Force. But neither of those organizations could have been established without His Majesty's consent. That's what's unusual. Anyway, because of that, the Academy can't really turn down a direct referral with that kind of backing.
And let me guess. Because the Emperor just so happens to seem to go along with whatever Gilead Osborne wants, that's why the Liberation Front thinks of Osborne as a dictator. Because the Emperor just seems to do whatever he wants.
So that's
whatever Osborne wants him to do. Like a rubber stamp.
But even accounting for that, I never would have expected Crow to be transferred into our class too.
Yeah, I was just as shocked as you when I found out. I knew he was a habitual class cutter, but I always figured he at least had enough credits to graduate. Oh, I feel like a failure as student council president for not noticing. Maybe even a failure as a friend.
Whoa there! I think you're being a little hard on yourself.
Yeah, be hard on Crow.
What about
That came out a little wrong.
Does she have enough credits to graduate?
Angie at least makes sure to attend the classes she needs for graduation. Apparently, Crow not only hadn't attended enough class units, he also didn't turn in some essential assignments. But as long as he's active and engaged with his Class 7 work over the next couple months, he'll be able to graduate.
Ah. Still, I get the distinct feeling this 1-2 punch of transfer students wasn't just a happy coincidence. Am I right?
Well, yeah. The principal thought placing Crow in Class 7 might be beneficial for the rest of you, too. His grades might be a sorry sight, but he really knows how to get things done when he wants to. Did you know he was responsible for all of the event planning at last year's Academy Festival?
Crow did that? Voluntarily?
It might be kind of awkward having a second-year student in your class, but I hope you guys will all get along. That goes for Milliam, too, of course. She might have an unusual background, but at the end of the day, she's still a 13-year-old girl.
That is also a spy. I kind of feel like we shouldn't forget about that part.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So, she really is 13 then?
Yeah, she scored really well on her entrance exam though, so I think she can handle the curriculum fine. She might be small, but she can roll up her sleeves with the best of them.
Now where have I heard of someone like that before? Oh, sorry. Looks like I've got a call coming in.
Really?
Go ahead and answer. I don't mind. I wouldn't want you to miss anything important.
Alright. Excuse me then. Hello?
Are you happy with your health insurance?
Hello, Rean. It's your favorite instructor here.
What do you want?
Are you still on the Academy grounds by any chance?
As much as it pains me to say it, I am.
No need to sound so suspicious.
Well, it is you we're talking about.
It's just that after I gave Milliam all the things I had for her, she just took off somewhere. You know how she tends to be kind of a mischief maker. So could you find her and drag her back to the dorms for me?
Alright. I can only imagine what would happen if she were to flash that silver thing of hers around on the Academy grounds again.
Lewd.
Yeah, I'd really rather avoid a repeat of yesterday. Anyway...
I mean, it's not like yesterday was all that shocking.
Hands, brave leader of Class 7.
Yeah.
Wait a second. When did I become the...
When you happen to be the protagonist, that's when.
She really does trust you. Anyway, I'll let you go then. Are you still up for helping me with a few requests tomorrow?
Of course. I'll be around. Still, I know you've got a full slate and all, but try not to overwork yourself. And if there's anything else I can do to make life a little easier for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Sure. And thanks.
Okay. Just any two classmates, huh? These guys always seem really sure that people just happen to still be on campus. Is there a force field during the daytime or something? Alright, well before I go looking for that, let's go to the gym and fish a few times, see if I can't get the stuff that I'm missing. No, that's not new.
Now that's a catch.
That one's definitely not new.
Not bad. Not bad.
That one's not new either.
What even is this? Not bad.
Beginner rod probably isn't the answer, but for all I know, I've missed a fish or two with that.
What even is this?
It's a poopy swordtail. Get out of here.
Not bad.
was just an Anor carp, I think. Alright, I'll use one more ground bait. Have I looked in my fishing book? I have not. I'm missing whatever is between Anor carp and carp. Rock Eater. Okay, you get it with Beginner Rod. Oh, so I was actually right to think that I might need that one. Wait! That's not the Beginner Rod!
What even is this? What even is this?
Oh. Since I know Beginner Rod is necessary, I'll use one more ground bait. But that's it.
Not bad.
Not looking great so far.
Not bad.
Very well, Rock Eater. You live to eat another rock. This day.
What even is this?
Oh well. Huh? Wait, where are you going? Oh. Right, she has that. I think she's probably fine. Oh. Okay, well. Guess we gotta chase her down a bit more. So that was Eustace's voice. I was kind of curious. Yeah, we're working on that. It hasn't been going so well. So began Milliam's horseback adventures. She took off without the slightest concern for the worried souls she left behind. After riding around with the increasingly irritated Eustace for what seemed like an eternity, she finally came to a stop. And then took off again, right? Yep, there she goes. Why'd we just let her get away? Oh dear. Is she gonna carjack the bike? Wow, Angelica? Is no one too young for you? He could have just grabbed her there.
Wowee! There's so much cool stuff here! So this is Thor's military academy, huh? I think I'm gonna like it here. Ooh, I wonder what the view from the rooftop's like. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, can't voice ring. Too expensive. Or anybody, I guess. I guess they also didn't want to pay to have various voice actors voicing, you know, lines here, just depending on who you picked, so they just decided not to put voices here. Also, That's a face. Nillium is one of the only ones with weird facial features. Yeah, sounds about right. He's in hammer space, like always. Great. We weren't supposed to do that. Good luck with that. I get a feeling that's not going to happen.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hi. Don't you still live in the other dorm?
Welcome back, everyone.
Just been making myself at home here. Crow?
What brings you to our dormitory?
Well, I am a member of Class 7 now, so I've been given the go-ahead to move into this dorm now.
What?
Seems awfully sudden.
But man, Sharon sure makes some amazing coffee.
To be fair, she makes amazing everything.
If I'd had a cup of that, I would have been banging down the door to join Class 7 months ago.
You flatter me, Master Crow. Would you like me to bring some of the cakes I baked earlier as well?
Do you even need to ask? Anyway, sorry it kind of came out of nowhere, but it's good to be here.
Looks like he's already made himself at home.
So you're gonna be living here too, huh?
Yep, us newcomers have to stick together, right? I just finished hauling all my stuff over from my old dorm. Looks like I ended up in the room right across from yours, Reen.
Yay!
I see. I can already see things getting a lot more lively around here.
Ooh, man, moving all those things really tired me out. I was hoping I could just stow all my junk in my old room, but Toa wouldn't let me.
Of course not. That's just common sense.
He must be pretty exhausted. Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to officially welcome you to the Class 7 dormitory.
The pleasure's mine. And seriously, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. Come on, loosen up a little.
You like Crow? Well, see, unfortunately, I can't bring myself to like Crow because his name starts with C.
We're classmates now. Just treat me like one of the gang and we're golden.
I can't allow myself to get attached, only to be betrayed.
You sure about that? Alright, one of the gang it is. Feels weird to think of you that way after all this time, though.
Well, if you say so.
I don't think I've got anything to worry about with you. Oh, and if you guys don't mind, I want to get in on the action when you explore the old schoolhouse tomorrow. Gotta get back in the groove with my Arcus again, after all.
Huh? A schoolhouse? Who'd want to go to school on their day off?
Well, we've got this special schoolhouse here.
It's magic.
Whoa, really? That sounds kind of cool. I want to come too.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Well, sounds like 2 of my party members are decided.
Didn't I just get done telling you how dangerous it is?
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. As long as I've got Lammy, It'll be easy peasy. And if you didn't take me with you, I'd just break down the door and come after you.
She really would.
I expect you would make good on that promise, too.
All right. Have it your way. I'll be sure to let you and Crow know when I'm planning on heading into the old schoolhouse tomorrow. But don't just go wandering in there on your own without us, all right?
Yes, sir! Oh, I can't wait to see what it's like down there. So exciting! I might not even be able to sleep tonight.
It's a labyrinth full of monsters here, not a theme park.
I don't think she sees the difference.
Looks like I better give my pistols a little TLC tonight.
Nice. Going forward with this? What is this? What do you have in store for me? Dude, I've already prevented a war, stopped a terrorist attack. What else do you want from me? This is ominous. Chapter 5. Signs and Omens. You know, I kind of don't want to be told to take it easy by someone like you. It rings a little hollow. Oh, hello, you two. Eva. Right on the money. It's a task she even thinks we might not be ready for. Crow has a really nice poster. Oh, yeah, that is a really nice poster. I don't think that's necessarily of anybody that I know from the series. Still, nice. And fitting for the character.
Oh, sounds like everybody has big club days tomorrow. I don't think even watching her will be able to stop her from causing trouble. Let's be fair. Also, yeah, it's a good point. Why is that my problem? Why am I like the unofficial leader? Everyone just thrusts everything upon me. Deal with your own shit, guys. Oh, right. Emma's downstairs. Definitely not conversing with the cat. I guess this is Milliam's room. Hey, your doll doesn't blink. It's really weird. Also, I'm not at all surprised by all these decorations. Got a couple Mishis up there. And another 4 over here. That is absolutely a pretty. Let's see what that sign says. Super Service Day? Something like that. It is definitely a pretty. Speaking of pretty, I was thinking one of my future emotes could be a pretty of some sort. Either like an angry emote with the angry pretty eyes, or like a sweat emote with the shocked, sweating pretty face. Both of them would work really well. Of course, I'm not exactly Frenny blowing up. That would be a little difficult to depict with a static emote. Okay, so I get to test out the bike again. Does anyone in Class 7 actually read these? He knows! If I wrote whatever I wanted here, would they investigate the old schoolhouse regardless? Perhaps I should use this opportunity to tell a joke. I know, just the one. 2 men walk into a bar. Instructors Neidhart and Thomas, perhaps. And one says to the other, "Oh, blasted, I'm out of room." I think I discovered what you were talking about, Psycho. Somehow, something tells me that's not how it is in the Japanese version, and this is just the localization team having fun with something they know nobody ever reads. Because it's something you have to do every single month.
Reveal. I mean, not here. This is a Christian stream. Special Ops uniform? Oh, is that only for Milliam, probably? Oh. Can't equip? Why can't I equip? There you go, just have a bunch of HP, why not? Okie doke. Excuse me, what? That adorable, compact girl is 18 years old. My mind is blown right now. I can't brain. Oh, wait, no, never mind, that's normal. Let's see here. New books at the bookstore. Press the right buttons. Hi, Phantom Thief cards. Oh, right, this again. Cha-ching! Alright, what next? New profiles. Student Union, second floor. Toa's the same age as Angelica and Crow. I just assumed that, you know, she happened to get in earlier. Like, through good grades or skipping grades or whatever. I thought she was like 15 or 16. Maybe. Around there. Especially when you put her next to Angelica. But no, she's just a small lady. Looking for someone named Luggins? Is your head supposed to turn that way? I don't know, something about that looks very painful. Crunch. Don't worry about it. My neck's fine. Absolutely. Well, I mean, you'd have to develop a sense of humor to escape the exasperation. Alright. 4 bonding points, and a bunch of bonding events to choose from. I can get a page added to Ferris's character profile if I hang out with Lisa, and one to Monica's character profile if I hang out with Laura. And I can also find Celine if I hang out with Emma. So that leaves Crow, Elliot, Gaius, Eustace, and Milliam to choose from. My thoughts exactly. I kind of want to hang out with Milliam just to get some more character from her, since I don't really know much about her at all. But I have a feeling it's going to be very exhausting. Don't you mean that 6 pairs of eyes are better than 4? Cause you know. No kitty. I think we're gonna have to start looking in town. But that would take up even more of your time. Don't worry about it. I'll keep looking with her and looking with you until we find her. Hopefully she really is in town. I'm fairly confident she hasn't gone somewhere else, at least. We should still try to find her as soon as we can. Agreed. You seem a lot more worried about her than you lit on earlier, though. I guess you were just trying to convince yourself not to panic? Something like that. I do think of her as a friend, after all. Right.
let's start looking around.
I seem to be having a lot of luck. She's not making this easy.
Indeed. Just where has she run off to? Celine, could it be...
Oh. Oh. Is that... I can only imagine how unpleasant that milk must be in this summer heat.
Celine, so this is where you were. Why did you run off like that all of a sudden?
Yep. That milk is so hot it is solid and can be munched. Delicious.
Is she eating something?
Seems like it. Huh? Are these sardines? Oh no, not the sardines! She went to Hades and back for those.
Sardines?
They're small, dried fish that are usually used in the East, mostly to make broth. I guess cats really like them too. Maybe Mick ordered a few and gave her a couple as a snack.
You really gave me a fright vanishing like that, Celine. For a moment, I thought that those two had...
Those two?
Nothing. It's nothing. Thank you for helping me, Rean. I don't know what I would have done without you.
I'm happy we found her. It wasn't very nice, though, Celine. Emma was really worried about you.
Celine, there's no need to be rude.
Cats will be cats. Just give me a shout if you ever need help with anything else, Emma.
Of course.
Okay, I'm getting somewhat late into the game. You gonna get around to telling me what your deal is? Definitely hiding shit. Laura in the gymnasium. I guess at the pool. Help her out with what exactly? I mean, I'm always in favor of helping out a swimsuit-clad waifu. But she didn't really sound like she needed help.
Monica, today is the day you clear your 50 arch goal. Are you prepared? Yeah. I won't let you down, Laura.
That's the spirit.
Rean, your job is to swim alongside her and act as her lead. I'll be observing from the side of the pool. Thanks for helping me out.
No problem. How exactly is this helping her, though? And what challenge is this exactly? I'm guessing it's swimming 50 arch in a certain amount of time. Or does your body just crap out right before you reach 50 arch every time? Nice.
Wait, was that it? Did I do it?
You did. You never even had to put your feet down, either.
Splendid work, Monica. And you really did it, Laura.
I'm still a little unclear about what her goal is, but you did it, so good job.
All of her hard work paid off. Thank you for being my assistant today, Reem.
It was nothing. I'm just happy to see that things are good between you and Monica again.
That makes two of us. I've now reconciled with both Monica and Fee, so I believe that that we will continue to grow from here on out. I hope that you and I will be able to keep supporting each other too. Oh my god, she's blushing!
You can count on me. Ha! Add another one to the harem. Confirmed. Academy Field to hang out with Alisa. This should be fun. This rivalry seems to be entirely one-sided.
Looks like Alisa's our victor. Impossible. How could I be defeated after all my practice? The rest of us practiced too, you know. I have to say, though, you've gotten a lot faster than you were before. You really have been putting in the hours, haven't you?
That was a good match. Sort of like the several matches before it. You two might want to rest up for now, though.
Do not belittle me. I cannot accept this. I refuse to accept this.
Ferris? Where are you going? Alisa, we've got to go after her.
Right.
Lido.
She must not be at the academy. Sorry about this, but would you two mind looking for her off campus?
Of course.
Where in the world could she be?
How the hell did this happen?
Stay back! Do you know who I am? I am the daughter of Count Flora.
I don't think they care.
Help! Vincent! Alisa! Ferris! Alisa!
For a second there, I thought I was actually going to have a battle. There we go. It doesn't look like she's injured either. Thank goodness.
Are you alright, Ferris? You just had to choose the highway of all places to do your sulking. Alisa, for what purpose did you chase me out here? Are you here to laugh at me? Belittle me for losing to you? Of course not. There's no way I'd ever do something like that. Why is it so hard to believe that I just want to be your friend? That I want to train and get better with you? In all honesty, I wanted to become friends with you as well. However, I could never once bring myself to admit that. So that's how you really felt. Yeah, but why? Too proud, I guess? In that case, how about this? We can keep competing against one another, but as friendly rivals. There's nothing wrong with some competition between club members, or friends for that matter. Elisa. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you so much.
Yay, new friends.
Thanks, Rean. You really helped us out.
I didn't do anything much. Except, gut some wolves. More importantly, I'm glad you were able to help your friend.
I mean it. You're always there for me when I need you the most. I don't know what I'd do without you sometimes.
You're welcome.
Right. I've got cleanup duty now, so I've gotta go.
Sure. See you later. Why is she the only one he gets tongue-tied with? Stop it, game. You're trying to ship them. When obviously I ship him with everyone. Alright, got one more point.
Let's spend it with Milliam.
I want to know more about her. Right here? Right here.
Hey, Rean!
What's up with that get-up?
It's a free day, so I got all dressed up to go shopping.
In that? You probably shouldn't be seen in public dressed like that. Why don't you just wear your uniform?
Ooh, that's no fun.
Trust me, fun isn't the issue here. I'm kinda worried about leaving her on her own. Mind if I tag along?
Fine by me. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Only after you've changed into some other clothes.
I'm regretting letting you come with me already.
I'm gonna be so bad at trying to portray her hyperactive nature. Huh. I didn't think you'd head straight for the boutique. Are you looking for new clothes?
Well, yeah. I don't really have any normal clothes. I hope they've got some cute stuff.
I guess she's got a girly side after all. Sure. Let's go take a look at what they've got.
Oh, hey, look! This is nice!
Most of the stuff here doesn't seem like it'd fit you. I'm pretty sure there's a kids section over there you can check out, though.
It's fine, it's fine! I'm gonna be huge soon enough. I've got a bright future ahead of me.
I admire your optimism, at least. Those eyes.
How about this? Cute.
I guess. You might want to look for stuff that matches how energetic you are, though.
Oh, Lynn, you could totally wear this.
She asks me a question and then proceeds to ignore me.
Hey, I want to try this on.
Try what on? A see-through camisole. You know, game, we're gonna have a conversation here. I try to put certain things off limits. Okay? I know I make lewd references to all the females. But I also try to draw a line to be somewhat appropriate. And then you do this. Why don't you have a seat right over there? I'm trying not to do this. And you're forcing it upon me. Okay, no, definitely not. No, You're way too young to wear something like that.
What was up with that reaction? I don't even want to know what just ran through your mind, do I?
I'm older than you, so how am I the one getting bullied here? Just think of it as being for Angelica. I guess.
Thanks for coming with me, Rean. It was pretty fun having you help.
Nice to hear. We definitely bought too much stuff, though. You probably don't even need half of this.
It's all good. Claire gave me tons of money to spend. What? Is it too heavy for you? Want me to bring out Lammy to help?
The eyes.
No, I'm fine.
We're gonna need to teach this girl some common sense. Yeah, good luck with that. I don't think you're gonna have much luck. Her and common sense don't seem to add up. Okay. Let's see here. The optional quest is at the Occult Research Club. Ah, her. Right. Her eyes are creepy. Well, you know what? I'll give her this. She seems to be pretty comfortable in her creepiness, so props for that. Oh, of course. It's a game. It's a Japanese-made game set at a high school. The school's got to have 7 mysteries. It's such a big high school, like Japanese high school trope. I mean, you're talking to Rean pretty fine. You may come across as off-putting to others, but you don't seem to have trouble conversing, at least. Hold up. Oh, I need to talk to the quest giver first? Again? That's weird. Why you do that, game? Oh. I see. Haunted piano. I'm not going anywhere near a haunted piano. Super Mario 64 just... No. No. Traumatized for life. Forbidden Tome? What, like the Necronomicon? I mean, if they really rose, you'd think you'd notice disturbed grounds on the field. Sports Club's Grudge? That doesn't sound supernatural at all. Crimson Devil of Lake Hell. That doesn't even sound anything like anything related to a school. So it's a crab? Or lobster or something? Okay, now I go talk to people. I'm glad you caught me before I tried to talk to everybody. Although I did think it was a little suspect that Clara didn't say anything remotely related to these things. Oh my god, your eyes are just as creepy as the other ones. condensation. Yikes. Not the most sociable person. I definitely preferred the pink-haired girl. And her troll of a sister. You there. What happened to your arm, dude? Did you get a little too enthusiastic about all the waifus in this game? I'm not gonna judge, dude. Linda and Vivi, those are the two. I wonder how those two are getting along these days. I helped them make up in another quest, but it seems unclear if their feelings have, met each other yet, or if they're still kind of not seeing eye to eye with how they view each other. It's like, dude, you both like each other. Kiss or something. Seriously? What an overreaction. What are you talking about? That was comedy gold, Reed. Can't you see how much I am just laughing? I can't breathe. Can you believe this guy saying that wasn't funny? A squeaky door? People mistook that for a scream? Well, she seems pleasant.
Oh hey, it's the twins. Fake Vivi and real Vivi. You're... Okay. I'm not gonna ask any more than that. What do you mean, what's a crayfish? You've caught like 10 of them, dude. To be fair, every time he catches one, he does go, what the hell is this thing? Oh, I don't have another... Really? I thought the new day would have refreshed my tries. But apparently not. Might just be every time you've left and come back to school. Yeah, might be it. That's unfortunate. Alright, dude. Sleep well. I'm not gonna be far behind you, to be honest. I think that's everything. Let's go see if I can turn this in. Second floor. I need that. Okay. What am I missing? Oh, Instructor Thomas. I skipped over him. Library. Excuse me, does that book behind their professor say, Christ, who's gonna die first? What? first of all, Christ? In this universe, Christianity isn't a thing? Okay. Gentleman's special interest literature, you say? Oh dear, please don't. Wait, what was scary about that last one? What about the porn? Spooky. Thanks? In the BL7 mysteries? Wait, so all this was fake? What have you been having me do? So, wait, did you just have me do all that for her own amusement? And it wasn't actually related to any sort of mysteries? Honestly, seems like that might be the case. She does look like she could have a bit of a trolley streak to her. Alright, well... it's getting to be about that time, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. And I'll be returning to this next week. Although next week, I think, is when patch 5.4 and Final Fantasy XIV drops, at which point I'll be raiding with my new group, which seems like it has a lot of people from the old group I used to raid with, so at least I know them decently. But we're going to be doing that Tuesdays and Thursdays for 3 hours starting at around 8 p.m., which is my usual starting time, so nothing special to keep in mind there. I may just have to drop my Trails of Cold Steel and Infinite Undiscovery streams to 2 days a week and 1 day a week, respectively. So I've yet to decide if I just want to do Infinite Undiscovery on the Wednesday between the 2 raid days and Trails of Cold Steel back-to-back Friday, Saturday. That would be the most organized way to go about it, I suppose. Or I could just do Trails of Cold Steel between raid days, and then Trails of Cold Steel again, and then 1 day of Infinite Undiscovery on Saturday.
either one would work, but I haven't made a final decision yet. As for Monday, I'm going to be doing a New Game Plus speedrun of Trials of Mana, just to see how fast it is. Should be pretty speedy, judging by how fast everything died in the when I was just playing through it at a relatively quick pace, but not really speedrunning it on Monday. But, we'll see. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. And as always, thank y'all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, my dudes.